Tim Simmons, the Woolly Shepherd. Congratulations on receipt of the Sustainable Design Award from the IOA. What does it mean to your company?
It's a really big thing for us. We looked originally when we started up as a company, and we looked for kind of the types of credibility that we should have, you know, in the acoustics industry. To have the recognition of a body such as the IOA is well, I can't tell you how important that is to us. We appreciate that that's the industry in which we work, and you know, kind of we've always sort of done sustainability as a matter of course, but it's really nice to kind of have somebody else kind of ask you about how you do it, and for that to be recognised as a valuable contribution to the world of acoustics.
Could you just tell me a little bit about your product and why you won the award?
Okay, our product is, well, we make acoustic room absorbers, and we make them entirely out of natural fibres. Predominantly that's sheep's wool. There is a little bit of wood fibre involved in what we do, but the wool, it came initially from an idea of collecting low-value fleeces from around us. People were shearing sheep and not actually getting the money back for the price of the shearing. And so we started to have a look at the properties of wool and what we might do with it. I am very into hi-fi, and I like to build speaker cabinets and so on, and I'd used wool in speaker cabinets, and I kind of took a leap of faith in that kind of, okay, so if a speaker cabinet, you know, needs some damping down, you know, a room does as well, so we give the wool a go. So we tried it out in a local restaurant, in a very echoey restaurant, and we literally just made some products that we put in there, and we said, okay, let's see if they work, let's see if they don't. We got rave reviews from the owner of the restaurant. They said it really sorted their problems. So from there, knowing people want data, we went to a reverberation chamber, and the product started to develop from there. In
terms of the acoustic industry, and I'm an acoustic consultant, so how I specify your product, what should we be doing? What should we be doing?
Well, hopefully we are a like-for-like product with what is out there in terms of kind of your rock wool products and foam products and so on. But I'd like to think that what we bring is an improved aesthetic to the room. I think the wool, for the most part, we make hopefully very beautiful products that enhance a room rather than just solving the acoustic problem. They do solve the acoustic problem. They're Class A absorbers, and they are very, very effective. But as I said, hopefully they just bring a little added something to the room.
And so from the point of view of the ecological point of view from the product, what is it that you see now being a challenge for the product, and also moving forward into the future?
Yeah, we never like to kind of sit still on that front. We are very aware that we have an idea about how sustainable our products are or not. We've now decided that as we've started to get specified in more and more instances, that we need something that supports that. So for a start, we are doing a life cycle assessment. We're working with Bath University on a life cycle assessment for the product, so that we can actually show very, very well what is happening there, because we're very aware that people, or there's a great debate at the moment about livestock, about cows, about sheep, etc., about methane emissions, and we have a counter argument for that. You know, it's like they serve a big environmental kind of, you know, it's like, or they're of big environmental benefit, and it's not as straightforward as just looking at methane. It depends whether, you know, something is, you know, kind of intensively farmed, or whether, you know, kind of you're talking about hill grazing sheep, which in this instance we are. Beyond that, what we're also looking at, we are very aware that at the moment we are going in retrospectively to deal with a problem that already exists. So we're retrofitting in buildings, and you know, even brand new buildings, you know, are being specified where people can't use them because the level of reverberation is so high. So what we are trying to do is work on an equally sustainable solution that goes into new build.
Right. Okay. Well, Tim Simmons of the Woolly Shepherd, best of luck.
Thank you very much. Cheers.